Yo, welcome back to my channel, guys. On my last video I talked about this very special indicator that a lot of people are using to make profits, make maximum profits for themselves. So I showed you guys how this indicator works for the crash market. All right, I'll show you how to catch spikes using this very simple yet powerful indicators for crash market, be it crash 1000, crash 500, crash 300. I think on that video I used crash 300 to, I think I was trading on crash 300 in that particular video. So on this video I want to show you guys how it works for the boom market. Remember I told you what you do on the crash market is exactly the opposite of what you should do on the bull market. Okay, so we've been catching a couple of spikes since I took this trade. We've caught a couple of spikes already, and I'm going to show you guys how it is done, the opposite of what you do on the crash market. Using this very special indicators is what you should do on the bull market. The opposite, guys, the opposite. All right, the opposite. So if you did not see that video, make sure you go to it, observe it, because I might not really give details in full on this particular video because I want it to be very short. All right, I don't want to waste anybody's time here since I've already talked about this indicator. Now before I dive inside, make sure that you follow me, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet, turn on your notification bell so that whenever we drop new content you get to see it firsthand. You don't want to wait for anybody to tell you, hey, Southside has dropped another one. No, do it, see it yourself, be the first to see it so that you can also learn to use it and make good profit for yourself. All right, so like I said, this indicator settings is very simple, all right, and it's very powerful. It has been working over time. You can see we are already on this trade and we are already in good profit. All right, I'm not out of the trade yet because I know we are going to keep going. All right, we are going to keep going in profit. All right, so how do you make money using these very powerful indicators? Now first off, you want to analyze the market with your naked eyes. It's very important to do this. All right, you can also not stress yourself if you don't have the time. All right, but to me, I have the time. I don't want to risk my money blindly. All right, so what I usually do is first of all just go to a higher time frame and see the market direction, and try to identify the direction of the market first before I do anything. All right, as for this particular analysis, I shared this charts on my, we just caught another spike right there, guys. We just caught another massive spike, another long spike. You've seen it. All right, so on this particular market here, I first of all had to just go to the daily time frame. First of all, yeah, check out the direction of the market. I've analyzed the market already using my eyes. Now I wanted to be sure that this indicator works exactly as I told you guys it works. I wanted to show you, not like I wanted to be sure, I wanted to show you guys. All right, that's why I'm making this video. So I came down to my indicators here after I've already analyzed the market using just my naked eyes. Okay, so I had to come back to the indicator to see that it is actually doing exactly what I said it would do. All right, and now you quickly just have to go to a higher time frame. Let's say you go to 4 hours time frame, for example, and then you see the direction of the market. Now it's very obvious that this market is pushing to the upside. Yeah, it's very obvious that this market is going upwards. All right, so what do you do when the market is going upwards? What do you do when the market is going upwards? You want to be buying. You don't want to be operating against the trend. Okay, you want to be buying on, in an uptrend. You want to be buying. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to update my VIP members. They are all on this trade and they are winning right now. Okay, they're winning right now. So you have to first of all ensure that the market direction is in your favor. Yeah, you want to be going up. Make sure everybody else is going up. All right, you don't want to see that everybody's going up and you are doing the opposite. Okay, so yeah, in this market we have seen that price was moving upwards in the 4 hours time frame, and like I keep saying, the 4 hours time frame is as powerful as it can be. 4 hours time frame is very significant. You can compare the 4 hours time frame with the daily time frame, but you also should know that the higher the time frame, the better for your analysis. Okay, so we've seen the market direction to the upside. Yeah, we've seen that the market is going to the upside. So what do you want to be doing? You want to be buying. Okay, but you don't want to just buy blindly. That's why you need these indicators. Okay, that's why you need these indicators, and also that's why you need to be able to identify your support and resistance areas. All right, so how do you identify your support and resistance areas? That also should be done on the higher time frame. I usually do it for the boom and crash market. I usually do it on either the 1 hour time frame or 30 minutes or even 4 hours. All right, most times I use the 4 hours time frame. So how do you identify the market, the support and resistance levels? Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I just have to update my team on what to do. All right, so how do you identify this level? Okay, you simply just connect. You can use your horizontal line, you can use your trend lines, whatever the case is. Connect the areas where you see multiple reversals. Okay, where you see multiple reversals, you connect them together and you have, I think I should make that video separately, yeah, to talk about that part. Okay, for now this video has to be about this indicator and I want it to be very brief so you guys don't get to waste much time streaming or trying to understand it. Okay, so once you are sure that the direction of the market is towards the upside, this is for boom, and this is for boom market. Every boom market, boom 1000, boom 300, boom 500, whatever market you are trading on. As far as the boom market, you want to be buying to catch spikes. All right, we want to catch spikes with this indicators. Okay, so you are sure that the market direction is on the upside. You have also seen that price at your support level. I'm going to show you guys how to analyze, how to highlight your support areas on the next video. I should just make another video for that, like I said. So if you have done this properly and you have seen the direction of the market properly, you've seen that it is going to buy, you should just simply just come to your indicator on the lower time frame, come to the 1 minute time frame, and I like to use the zoom level 3. It makes it very clear. Okay, so this was the spike. We got the spike around here. So I said on the previous video that you do the opposite of what you do for crash market. Yeah, so that's to say that when you see this indicator come to this level, all right, and then the color here is red, just like it happens here, you can see what happened next. Yeah, you can see what happened next was the spike. All right, it spiked the first time. I always allow the first spike to be sure, right? I don't want to just jump in, so I usually just allow the first spike to come on first, and then I'll take my entry after the very first spike, unless I don't enter if the first spike is very long. If it's too long, too far from my entry, yeah, then I just might ignore or probably just wait for the trade to come back to that area before I trade. But as far as the first spike is not is not too long, like you can see, this is the 1 minute time frame, and it was just from my entry, my ideal entry to this point, it wasn't that long. All right, so I was so sure that that point was going to actually reverse the price. So right on this spot, that's where I took my trade. And you can see we've been catching multiple spikes. You're going to catch more. We're going to catch more. All right, so what is the indicator settings? Let me just quickly show you guys the settings of this indicator so you don't get to do what you're not supposed to do. So just simply just come on your indicator areas and just add your relative strength index. All right, these are the settings. Period 14, apply to close, styles 2 pixel. I use the white because my background is white. So if you are using the black background on your MT5, make sure that you are using the color here. Make sure you choose black. All right, so that it doesn't get to contradict. The colors don't get to mix up and all of that. So these are the levels: 90, 10, 20, and 80, guys. All right, you're done with this. You just simply just click done, and the next indicator you'll be adding is the Chimoku, and these are the settings. All right, you can see 5252. You can fill that box. You should fill that box actually. And then the styles, you can see the colors and the pixels and all of that. Just simply just set this up and just click done. And then when you're done with that, all you have to do is just wait for price to come to the area here, the 20 and 10 area here. And once it's on that area and then the Chomoku is red, all right, once it is red, you are sure it's going to spike. But for you to be very sure, for you to make, confirmation is very important. You have to allow the first spike. This would have been too long a spike for me, so I probably wouldn't have entered this trade if I was on the market this particular time. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, so you wait for the first spike, allow it to be allow it to spike first. You can see this level here, you can see the Chomoku turned red here and it spiked the first time. So after this first spike, all right, sometimes it just might spike again immediately, but the other time it just might drop a bit, just like it happened here before it spikes. All right, so if you can wait for it to drop a bit so that your entry can even be better, yeah, so you enter again and then you catch some spikes for yourself, guys, and make good profit for yourself. Look at this. All right, this is the same thing that happened here. It spiked, and if you keep back testing, you keep seeing this is another one here. All right, you keep back testing, you keep seeing this thing happening over and over again. Okay, so guys, ensure to practice. This is another example. All right, this is another one. It happened here again. All right, you just have to consistently trade this market or focus on your charts to see how this thing works. All right, deriv has a certain pattern that you operate. The algorithm of deriv is just very easy to understand if you have been trading with them for a very long time. All right, you just have to, you can see how long a spike this was. All right, you can see, you see what I said. After this first spike, sorry about that, after this first spike, it didn't reverse before it spiked again. It just dropped a bit. There's a bit of rejection here, and then it spiked again. So that happens sometimes. All right, that happens sometimes. You can see. All right, you might be wondering why you are still seeing spikes even when the Chimoku on your level 10 and 20 is blue, right? It might still spike. All right, but you want to be on the safe side. You want to be sure that this is the time. Okay, so you have to always wait for it to turn red. All right, don't rush in when it's blue around this level. Wait for it to turn red. That's when you are so sure that if you look at this chart, you notice that whenever it gets to that place and it's red on that level, it usually spikes, right? It usually spikes, unlike when it's blue. Sometimes it might be blue around the level and it does not spike. All right, so you have to always ensure that all your confirmations are right before you place an entry. All right, so study this very well before you get to use it on your live account. If you have any challenges, if you have any problem, you can just reach out to me on my WhatsApp. I'll drop the link to my WhatsApp on the description of this video. I'll also be dropping our free Telegram link so that you can join us. Okay,